Trying a different angle here, because this way we get rid of all of the reflection from the TV. Um, for some reason, NXT has not started yet on my end or something. I don't really know what's going on. For some reason, Law and Order SVU is on right now. Like this isn't the first week of the sci-fi, or not the sci-fi, no, it's just having an overrun. Like, why is this TV show having an overrun? It's weird. Yeah, because the CW stuff doesn't start for another few weeks. So why the hell is SVU still on? Someone make it make sense. Because I can't. Fixed it. I'm good now. So, I do realize that doing it this way, I am kind of back to the original dilemma of looking this way and the camera being this way. I do realize that. Throw it over the U! So, part of the reason I've got the camera this way is I'm going to try and clean up the sanctuary a little tonight. Just because it's a little messy in here and I got nothing to edit tonight. Hey, JT. Everyone, Xander's doing a happy Xander gimmick now. No, it's just called Xander doesn't want to. I can't say that on YouTube. It's just called Xander really enjoys his life again now. All right, you know what? I thought I liked the monitors being laid out this way. I don't. If I want, oh, that's a really loud noise. But like, if I want you guys to see the room from a different angle, I will angle the monitor. New NXT Tag Team Champions throw it up for the U!
Congratulations, Richie. All the way from the rugby fields to Chase University, your desire, your passion, your intensity.
Throw up the U!
Rich, you know, I gave you a bit of flack when you got here, but you've made a believer out of me, and now you've got your first ever championship in NXT.
He's got his first ever championship thanks to the U. I'm not gonna keep doing the throw up the U joke. That it's gonna get old very quickly.
So on behalf of myself, Duke Riley, Thea, and the entire student body, Rich, we want to say thank you.
Oh, Fraxium's here. Doing pretty good, Pierre. Good to see you.
Congrats on last week, guys. Genuinely, good job. Fair enough. All right. It was a tremendous win, and I'm sorry to break up this little party of you, but me and my amigo here have something that we want to talk to you about. Yeah, because you were the better team that day, but you don't think that you're the better team every day. Because we are. We are the best tag team in NXT.
I'm glad that Axiom finally has a mask where it doesn't kind of sound like Kenny from South Park every time he's trying to talk.
tried to run ourselves into the ground in the past few weeks. I mean, the Rascals match, back-to-back speed matches, back-to-back title defenses. Hey, Rich, you picked the perfect time. You can't just the NXT tag team title. So we figured right now would be the perfect time to ask you. Boys. Good luck. I appreciate all the kind words, but what I don't appreciate is when you go to the appreciation moment. Yeah.
A certified chase you moment.
The underdogs that never give up. The great strength light, never give it up. And that's what Chase You taught me. I came to NXT by myself. But the more I looked, the more I was lost. I couldn't take the pressure, the whispers. Everyone turned their back on me. But Chase You stood by my side. Mr. Chase told me to take things one day at a time. Beer Hill rebuilt my confidence and showed me that I could mix it with the best in NXT. Duke and Riley, they challenged me to prove that I cared about the universe that they wear.
Getting the camera angle right is always kind of difficult with these streams because I always kind of sit in a reclined situation.
6 years to become a champion, and last week I did it. But last week was bigger than me. Last week was about bringing gold to Chase You. And I begged, I pleaded, casting all my favors. The mission statement is mission accomplished.
Good for Ridge.
Well, that is lovely, mate. But we still want our tag team title match. Whoa! If you want your tag team title match, you're gonna have to go through the heart of Chase University. How about this, boys? How about if you could beat the MVP Duke Hudson and the Daredevil Riley Osborne, then maybe just title rematch and no mercy. We accept. All right. Well, that's the thing about Chase You. They're always ready.
Oh, tearaway pants from the U. Hey yo, I was not ready for that.
They locked the crew here tonight as being posted in Denver, but look, we got ourselves a tag team match kicking us off tonight, right here on USA.
NXT was good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't have an answer for you on that, JT. I'm gonna be honest with you.
If they make it over, September 1st, Denver for the gold ticket. Tickets on sale.
So it's funny. I'm gonna actually be what was I gonna say? I'm gonna be able to be live a lot more with my job switch, and I'm very excited about it. But I also it's like there's so many things opening up for me that like I can hardly I can hardly figure out everything I want to do with all this extra time I'm about to have. Okay, also, I haven't talked about this yet, and that's because it's a very new change in my life. But I do think that because I got a platform, I am inclined to talk about this a little bit because it is something kind of important for me. Hold on. Hold on, the website that I'm trying to show here is trying to pretend that trying to accuse me of being a robot. Okay. Anyway, so um, let me double check that I've got everything right here. Well, they won 6 minutes for the American Digital title. It's a ladder match, right? No, the X Division title is gonna be a ladder match. So that 6-way is gonna be one fall to the finish. He essentially wants to stack 5 people on top of each other. Okay, so the thing I probably get asked most as a content creator is how I make my graphics, and I get asked about it a lot, and I get asked by people to make them graphics all the time, and obviously I'm not going to just do it for free. So as of today, I have officially joined Fiverr, and I now have essentially advertised things that I will make wrestling graphics for people. And yeah, I do realize my pricing is a little high for some people based on what I offer, but essentially I offer it for universe modes, real life independent promotions, stuff like that. And yeah, I just wanted everyone to kind of be aware of that so they could spread the word to anyone that might be wanting to hire those services. I'm also going to be adding voice acting and narration services and possibly writing to my Fiverr soon. Oh, Don Cheadle is in a commercial. You'll love to see it. Starting at $6.99 for ultimate solo food. Get a personal pan, warm notes, and your favorite side. A combo like never combo before. No pieces of her. Expensive. That's only $20. Yes, it's well, so to give more insight here, it is $20 for a single poster or thumbnail. So essentially, this would be like getting this made would be $20 for who buys it, and then $40 you get you get that and 5 match graphics. So like, and then premium is $65. You get 10 match graphics and 1 extra social media graphic as well as 2 posters slash thumbnails. So maybe I'm lowballing myself a little bit. If it gets overwhelming, I might up the price. But you know, I always start kind of small. I've always been kind of bad about lowballing myself and my efforts.
Submission, take another look at that. It's been locked in. Riley Osborne again. Your other content puts itself. Maybe, just maybe, the next operation ball for victory tonight. They could get a championship opportunity at No Mercy a week from Sunday in Denver. Chase, haven't stopped, non-stop party since last Tuesday. Riley Osborne now worried about getting to the choir. Worried about getting to the partner here tonight. And the look.
I haven't heard it yet, but I wonder if they're going to acknowledge that Riley Osborne's in the Ultimate X match next weekend. Which, by the way, next Friday, the 30th, we're going to be doing a TNA Emergence watch along. Possibly a dual watch along. I haven't figured out how I want to do it yet. But I'm thinking I might have Emergence here, and then I'm going to clean up my desk area. Tonight is the goal, is I want to clean it up tonight. And might have SmackDown on the laptop at the same time. We'll see. Might, throw up some Family Guy clips and some Subway Surfers. Really get the full Gen Alpha experience going on for people. Fortunately, my Gen Z attention span hasn't been lowered too bad yet. Ooh, a squirrel. So I think I am going to kind of rotate the monitor for tonight because gonna catch myself in 8K with that angle. Hold on. Is that better? That's better. I'm gonna turn it this way because I am gonna kind of clean up in the sanctuary for a little bit tonight. I think you all know I have that, but like, doesn't mean that I want it frequently on stream. So I don't know exactly how I want to angle this. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Perfect. That's a little better. I'm gonna move the webcam a little more this way so that I'm a little more in frame. There we go. Got a nice side profile of me. There we go. I assume Fraxium probably picks up the win in this one. That being said, I wouldn't mind if they accidentally cost themselves. Chase U is definitely a group that's really grown on me since the NXT stream started. Also, No Mercy is coming up. I believe No Mercy is right before I leave for vacation. And Fraxium with the dub next Sunday. So, no, it was actually the week before I go to vacation. So, cool. Once it goes to commercial, I'm going to quickly run downstairs and grab a trash bag. That way I can throw away some of the stuff I don't need in here anymore. And empty out my trash can and stuff. Because it unfortunately has gotten a little trashy in here again. I'm really bad about that lately. I assume we'll probably just get the tag rematch.
Boss, I actually have a really good idea. Oh, how do you have a really good idea? You just answered a question. Wait, is it true? Carmen's actually out with you winning the match? Well, it is what it is. And this is your opportunity to fix the mistake you made and replace her with the woman that should have been in it from the start. Me. No. Izzy, I'm not gonna reward bad behavior. Well, Carmen is gonna be replaced, but it's gonna be with Trinley Reese. Listen, Ava, how about I go talk to her later?
God, the Stone. I like Stevie Turner, and I like Robert Stone. I do not like the combination. My God, the two of them together are insanely insufferable. Oh boy, sleep paralysis demon is here. Yeah, I still got nothing on the whole Wendy Chu thing. I still don't really see the appeal. Okay. Cool. I'm muting the TV just in case any political ads come on because, you know. And then since apparently it actually gets better views than me being on stream, Luigi is gonna sit in. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of my glass and my dinner. On that, I will refill my water. I will be back in like 2 to 3 minutes, something like that. Currently, so let me story time here before I get to cleaning.
You're being eliminated now? Yes. Oh my gosh, Rob just came and told me that Izzy attacked me. I feel so bad for opportunity that comes my way. I'm not believing.
There you go, GT. I'm back.
Charles won her heritage cut bag last week. Tonight, I'm gonna win the gauntlet. Bring some more gold back to the Ren QCC. Ren QCC?
For one woman will earn their first NXT Women's Championship match.
Okay, so story time. Uh, there's been an extra step added to me getting to my office again now. Also, do apologize that I'm a little more winded than usual. Um, it was cardio day at the gym a couple hours ago, and I am still kind of recovering because I went full cardio for about 45 minutes because we're trying to fix the heart rate. The resting heart rate is like scarily bad.
And all the struggles she had, just to show one thing that Lola Vice has a heart. You don't need to show it.
Like, my heart rate has gotten really bad, which I hypothesize has happened because of. I talked about this already. I hypothesize I got COVID at some point, and now my lungs have suffered long-term damage because of it. That is my assumption. That is why my heart rate's not great. I'm gonna go to a doctor about it sooner or later. Just kind of gotta, get a little money to go to the doctor, but like, yeah. But yeah, anyway,
Danger shifting the weight shoulders down and you have to relinquish the hold and get back in the main camera. Oh, baby,
but yeah, so I'm working on doing more cardio to try and bring my heart rate, my resting heart rate down. Resting heart rate is how many times your heart beats per minute when you're not doing physical activity. So like, give me 10 minutes for my heart rate to get back to its resting amount. I've been doing the Stairmaster, like I've been doing the Stairmaster and the treadmill mainly as my cardio. Um, but I'm also mixing cardio in there with actual muscle training as well because I want to get in. I don't want to just be like, slim. I want to get some tone to me, and I want to get some muscle tone. I will say that SmackDown coming back to USA commercials pretty great. Oh my God, is that Willem Dafoe? Did I see Willem Dafoe in that Beetlejuice trailer? Play the Marvel Multiverse tabletop game. You mean Marvel Snap? I played Marvel Snap for about um
getting set to travel this summer and need a wireless plan that'll keep you connected on the go? Do it with one line and unlimited 5G data. $40 a month.
I played Snap for about a year. Probably not full. No, not a full year. No, yeah, about a year. I stopped playing it end of last year. I played it from like late 2020 or early 2023 when I started substituting regularly and frequently in like January time. I started playing it like on my first day of substituting because I had nothing else to do. And I got really into it for a while and then I kind of fell out of it. I kind of fell out of it when I moved last December when we moved into this apartment because I had a million and one things to do. And like it's just too much stuff now. Like when it was just the basic mode and trying to level up my collection and get the cubes, it was one thing. But like now it's also got like the survival mode or whatever it's called where you play against someone over and over. and all of that. And it's just, and like you get rewards from that. Conquest maybe is what it's called. I don't know. I played it for a while. I couldn't keep up though. It's a part of, it's like, it's also a big part of why I stopped playing Strike Force. Just too much was happening for me to be able to keep up. The actual tabletop D&D game. I'm not a big D&D guy. Like, I played Baldur's Gate, but Baldur's Gate's more of the exception, not the rule with me.
My size is firm and my heart desires. My heart desires soft. Sleep never did that.
Alright, cool. So now that I'm back on stream, I'm not going to eat my snack yet. I'm going to save that for when I'm a little hungry, or if I even decide to eat it. I'm gonna clean up the... We're going to clean up the sanctuary a little bit tonight. So get hyped. It's another cleaning stream. We haven't done one of these in God knows how. We haven't done one of these since like what? It was earlier. It was a little earlier this year. It was not long after we started doing the watch-alongs fairly regularly. Like, was it? When was it? May, June, May, maybe April. I feel like it was not long after WrestleMania. Because it was when I was theorizing on how I wanted to rearrange the room, right? And then I just kind of like on like Monday I was deep cleaning the room so that I could start experimenting with some rearranging ideas. And then by SmackDown on Friday, we were suddenly in this new setup, and everyone was like, "Wait, is Xander in a different room?" It was like, no, I'm not in a different room. I just finally rearranged like I've been talking about doing for months. I'm saying I'm not really hungry. I had dinner like 5 minutes before I went live. Like I finished my sandwich and then put to go live, more or less. Also, we gotta put on either the hat or the headband because the hair is in the way tonight. So the hat has got to go on. All right, let's see. I gotta get these guys out of their box. These are all part of a project I'm working on that I cannot talk about right now. Give me a little more time, and then I can talk about this project. But give me a little more time. No, I'm good. It was before WrestleMania. I started streaming Raw and other shows regularly. Yeah, I knew it was before Mania, right? I think it was like after. It was like right after the Rumble that I started doing it like week. That's just an empty envelope from my granddad. That's when he sent me my car insurance the other day. Envelope. All right, let's see. Again, this is for another project I'm working on. Can't really talk too much about it yet. I am excited because I will be able to start talking about it hopefully soon. But just need a little spin the cap around. I don't look good with a backwards hat, man. Backwards hats don't look good on me, so it's gonna stay right side out. Which, looking in the live stream, I actually have slimmed down a little bit. Like I still got the belly, obviously, but it's starting to pull up and tuck in a little, which is nice. Random NXT night, I believe. Dijak through Gacy. Yeah, we had a random NXT night where I wasn't actually like advertising it as an NXT watch along. I was just like, I want to go live on a Tuesday. Well, let's just turn on NXT while I do. I think it was like start of the year that I started doing. It was like very early this year because I was also starting to do the live streams very regularly as well because I was doing all of the I was doing Baldur's Gate stuff and I was doing other stuff. But hats only look good on me when they're the right way around, JT. I hate to break it to you. I have a condition. I have a condition that makes hats only look good on me the right way around, and if I turn them sideways or backwards, I look like a fucking douche. And that condition is called being a white man. White guys who wear their hats anyway, but straightforward, just look like the biggest assholes on the planet. It's like anybody else can look cool. Anybody else can look cool. But as soon as a white guy turns his hat around, he looks like a douche. Which I feel like I'm allowed to say because, you know. I'm good to just close the closet for now. The only stuff in there is stuff that I gotta sell. Clothes and then stuff that I'm gonna be selling sooner or later on eBay. Gonna be selling some of my old collectibles and memorabilia. I'm mainly just trying to get this table and stuff cleared so that streaming is a little easier. And also maybe my couch so that my wife can sit in here and hang out with me. Let's see. What do I have in this backpack? Oh, this backpack's where I've been storing other bags. My book of lapel, my book of pins. Really gotta find somewhere to put the pin book to keep it safe. So it looks like we might get Lola versus Wendy versus Kalani at No Mercy, based on that. See, the annoying thing is like the underside of my desk is really dirty. Like it's got just a bunch of stuff that needs to get thrown away down there. But I can't really go down there and have an engaging stream. So let's see. There's a bunch of stuff that needs to go downstairs, so I want to put this over here so I maybe will remember. Oh, Kalani and Wendy at No Mercy. Thoughts on the Art of Darkness? It's JT. Think the darkness is your ally? I was born in the darkness. Led by it. I didn't see the light of day till I was already a man, and by then it was nothing but blinding. Let's see. I got a vacuum in here too. That's part of why I gotta get cleaned up in here. Is I gotta be able to actually vacuum in here.
You wanted to move on to bigger things. Is there anything bigger than this triple threat match tonight?
Speaking of things that need to go downstairs, my toolbox.
Back to Raw, more bitter than social media sensation, only here for the NXT Raw to boost his followers. All good. He's going to bat for Thursdays, empty-handed, where he can wave those hands from side to side with the rest of them. It's my time.
I feel like Hendry is gonna win this triple threat. Like I feel like it's Hendry, Wesley, Pete Dunne.
Wes, I just want to thank you for the extra motivation calling TNA clowns. You know, I got to know Zach and Trey. What you did to them was disgusting, especially when they came back to live you were in the
Can I slot this on my shelf for now? Yeah.
We'll just see about that. Tonight is the biggest match of my life. 2 months ago, no one in their wildest dreams would have thought it'd be possible for Joe Hendry to challenge for the NXT title. And now all that stands between me and that championship title shot is 2 world-class athletes.
I love that Hendry's putting over the other guys while talking about himself.
Making believers of everyone else, but tonight, I become the number one contender.
So the issue with me is I get really sentimental, right? Like this is the old notebook I used to book stuff. Or I didn't book, but like this is where I kept track of predictions, and this is where I kept track of how many times I paused 2K19 during a match, right? And during episodes, because I didn't have the ability to pause the recording like I do now while I was in the middle of recording. And so, like, this has got some sentiment to me, but at the same time, it's like, it also just kind of needs to go in the trash. Because, like, I'm never going to use it again. All the pages in it are filled. It's just notes on how many times old episodes got paused, right? So, like, I should toss it, but I'm also, like, I also just want to, like, it's like the original booking book, right? This is where I booked. This is where I spent a lot of last year booking. Like, this got ARW Annihilation in it. It's got... oh, jeez. Page is torn. Like, this is the it's got, like, Fastlane and Elimination Chamber results in here, which I can show at this point. So, like, I kind of want to just keep the old booking stuff. Give that away to fans. Yeah. I mean, I could one day. But, like, I want to hold on to this stuff for sentimental reasons. So I guess for now, I'm just going to kind of slide it over here next to Banjo-Kazooie. Alright, I gotta throw these socks in the laundry. I have a bad habit, right? Okay, so I haven't talked about this too much, but I have a really bad habit. I come home from work, I come straight into the sanctuary, because all of my clothes are in there. Or all my shirts are in there, but the rest of my clothes are across the hall in my bedroom. And all my shirts are in that closet because the closet in our bedroom is Alex's closet for her shirts. And then we each have a dresser for the rest of our clothes. And that's going over the cell tile for reference. And like... And so, like, I have a bad habit of I'll come in here and I'll change into, like, my loungewear, like what I'm wearing now. And I will take off my socks because I'm the kind of autistic that socks need to come off. Socks and shoes need to come off ASAP. Need them off the minute I get in the door. And so I will take off my socks and just kind of leave them in here. And then I'm like, where are all my socks in the mornings when I'm getting dressed to go to work? Because I have to wear socks and shoes to work, obviously. As much as I would love not to. Alright, cool. The couch is cleared, sort of. Let's see, I got a couple more collectible things like on a shelf somewhere. Can't really put them there, because last time I tried to put extra stuff up there, came tumbling down. Oh shit. So if I do that. Oh cool, I can skip the fucking political ads. Most times I had to restart a match with glitches and wrong person winning and didn't like the match first time. Man, I've been doing this for 5 years. I don't remember. That's a cop-out for me to say I don't remember, but I just genuinely don't remember. Because I've been doing this for so damn long. Let's see. The GFY pic. Xander GFY.jpg. Bring that back over here. Okay, let's see. This jar can get tossed. That jar, oh shit. The jar I just threw away was one of my friends 3D printed me a statue for my desk. It's the Karlak statue actually from Baldur's Gate that you guys have sometimes seen on my desk. Not the other thing with Karlak that you guys have seen on my desk. The actual like little 3D printed statue that I have to be really gentle with because her arm is kind of hanging on by a thread. But this, my buddy, my other best friend, my not Ray best friend, 3D printed that for me for Christmas last year, and he put it in the jar to keep it safe until he could get, so I could unwrap it. But that jar smells like 3D print resin, which if you have never smelled 3D print resin, is one of the nastiest smells I've ever smelled.
Compete on premium live events, and then you come back to a locker room that's full of D1, 2, and 3 athletes. The reason that they're even in NXT is not because of their love for the business, but because they have a big social media following, and they think we should respect them. Care if you're a national champion, compete in the Olympics. Where is our respect?
This is actually what I use for physical art. This is my water cup for painting. Here with the rest of my art stuff, because I will actually have to do some physical painting pretty soon for a secret project I'm working on. I'm really excited about the secret project I'm working on, by the way. Like, I still can't talk about it, not because of like any NDAs or anything. I've kind of got myself on a personal NDA situation where I don't want to talk about it until I've got actual physical stuff ready to present for it. Because I've got to actually make a bunch of physical stuff. All right, I got the table cleared off enough to where I can sit back down and lower the camera and talk. But, like, the room looks a little cleaner now as well. I need to move Luigi into a better spot. This is also the big issue with having long and like fluffy hair with long hair. Is when I wear a hat, no matter how well groomed my hair was at any point in the day, it all fluffs up on the side and in the back. There are many pages or many pictures of me with my hair like that back in 2018 when I had my hair long the first time. All right, let's see. So the winner of this gauntlet will face Roxanne Perez at No Mercy. I didn't see everyone involved. I see Sol Ruka's in it. I see that Ren Sinclair is in it. Let's see. I probably look at WWE's website to see who's in it. I know Brittany Reese was announced to be in it like an hour ago. Jada Parker's in it. And then some other people that I don't recognize are in it. I'm going to say I could see Soul run the gauntlet. I could. But I don't know. Maybe Jada. I don't see heel versus heel happening at No Mercy. Stay out of that parking lot. Booker T 2024.
Trying to take over this match, but she could have the momentum here tonight with all the recent success the past few weeks. And
Where's Julia? Fuck if I know, man. So, JC Jane, Fallon Henley, and Jasmine Nix now have the name Fatal Influence. Honestly, I kind of like it. It's a pretty solid name. Did he say that as people are eliminated, more enter, or did he say that like more people will join over time. I'm kind of hoping that he said it's more people are going to join over time into this than it's elimination, because then I feel very vindicated for the people who were like, "What you did on NXT a few weeks ago wasn't a gauntlet, motherfucker. It was called a gauntlet in the game. It's a gauntlet."
Over the last month or so, when Charlie FC, Miles Bourne, and no part of stuff like that. Oh, counter, kick out. And just like that, Red Sinclair would have been sent to the back. Soul would have had a few seconds to kind of get a couple of breaths in before the next superstar came into this match with the both women. Same idea. Crash and burn. Here, there's no mercy.
Oh, yep. More people show up over time, so Oh, that was Adriana Rizzo. That's who it was. That's who I couldn't recognize in the graphic. Knowing now that it's an eliminator like this makes me feel more confident that Sol Ruka might pick up the win. But at the same time, I feel like Sol Ruka might ultimately be the one to beat Roxanne Perez in the end for the title. Because Jada Parker, Brinley Reese, and someone else still have to enter this. There you go, Rizzo eliminated.
The action's gonna continue. Who's headed to no mercy? Just change the combo game with the new model. Starting at $6.99, it's the ultimate.
So kind of funny thing. And I do genuinely feel bad about this because I know people have been wanting it. This is the original writing up till 2000 from 2005 through 2012. This is the LS11 Universe career of Seth Rollins up to July 25th, 2012. That is for the Seth Rollins documentary that I've been talking about doing forever, which I'm thinking now that I'm almost done with TNA, I might have time to actually put some real legwork into that Seth Rollins documentary I want to do. Because I feel like that could do some serious work on getting LS11 Universe kind of back in the algorithm in a better way. I'm also opening these packages up here that I've had on my desk for 3 or 4 weeks now without opening. Which I apologize. I realize now I was opening those right next to the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of use these scissors here to try and cut them open to cut down the crinkling and folding plastic on stream tonight.
Help me understand what I can accomplish.
After I graduated, I started a new job. My degree has opened new doors that I didn't know existed.
All it takes is one simple step, and it can change.
So yes, what I've got in my hand here is a figure of Knuckles from Sonic, and it is part of a thing I'm working on.
This is the Continental toilet paper service. Your toilet paper leaking with that shape. You deserve Continental Ultra Clean and Flushable One. Together, Continental brushes clean even better. You feel clean as a you got the right paper.
Wasn't expecting the Chaos Emeralds to be wrapped in like thick tissue paper, but I'll take it. I didn't actually need the Chaos Emerald that came with Knuckles, but I do appreciate that Jack specific is giving us a lot of Chaos Emeralds. It really helps for like people who might have missed the initial run for certain emeralds. Like we've got all 7 at this point in terms of which colors are available now, but nonetheless, it is helpful. The Jacks, like, nothing will ever beat the original 3-inch Jazzwares figures in terms of, like, articulation, because, like, these guys don't have opposable elbows. But, like, the Jack-specific figures might have the best detail of any Sonic, like, retail value figures. I'm not talking, like, I'm not talking, like, the $60, $70 Good Smile figures, because those look amazing, but I could never justify spending that much on one figure. I've done it once ever. All right, someone else is about to join. Kendall Gray? Okay, I don't really know much about her, but...
Never miss the gym session. It gives Sheer a golden opportunity in all the women in this match never had an NXT Women's Championship match. One woman who had the biggest stage, premium alignment, attention, no mercy. We put the stage, the Kendall Gray into the cover and Gray.
Wow. All right, then.
Think about it. We still have one more superstar to make her way into this matchup.
All that's left is Jada Parker, right? All right, WWE Speed comes out tomorrow.
Everyone, that was nice content from Frank right now, jumping right on the back of the wonder. Really kind of 100 miles per hour was getting into this matchup, and it's so working out. Looking to take advantage.
Well, I think she's in a surfboard.
Here on NXT, right through the best she can. Fantastic player, and I don't necessarily think that was any sort of teamwork, but it might have just paid off. Terrific player to kick out.
Get back in it. Looking fresh. That's what I'm talking about. Stay still. Pull up on the dash. Go back.
Soul Ruka. Ruka was in with Sinclair at 1 and 2. Somehow Soul with all this break.
Jeez. All right, we are 5 seconds away from Jada Parker joining the mix. You know, I realize that it's going to be very controversial of me to say this. I don't 100% see what all the super hype is about with Jada Parker. And by no means is that me saying I don't like her. I think she's very good in the ring. Like, she's very good in the ring. But, like, I don't see the whole, oh, she's a mega star in the waiting stuff that everyone's saying. Like, I think she's got potential to be a very good competitor. I think she's got potential to be a main eventer in the women's division and eventually on the main roster. So, like, I think she's got good character potential and good wrestling potential. I don't see all of the, like, oh, she's her generation's Charlotte, she's her generation's Becky, she's her generation's Bianca. I don't see that personally, but that is just my opinion, so don't come for me, please. Just remember it's my opinion. Not saying she's not good, she is good. Oh my god! And it's down to Sol Ruka and or not Ren Sinclair. Sol Ruka and Jada Parker. Yeah, I'm really thinking Soul might pick up the win here. God, next weekend's gonna be busy, huh? Like, next Friday we got double watch along night with both Emergent TNA Emergence and oh yeah, no, that doesn't really work. If I sit like this, it works, I guess. No, you can still see it in the Skyrim map. Damn it. Okay. I always forget just how much everything reflects what I'm watching in the background. And Jada Parker wins. All right then. I'm sure I'm sure she's gonna have a really good match with Roxanne at No Mercy. I think it's gonna be fun.
Jada Parker, congratulations. You are going to No Mercy. Can you describe how this feels right now? Baby, I am hyped. Hey, I'm going to No Mercy, man. Oh, no. Jada Parker is a different factor of this You might be a great champion, but when it comes to that title, Jada Parker got next. I know that.
I do like the group OTM together. They look really cool together. Especially now that Scripts is gone. Like, I hate to say it, but like Scripts made that group so look like such unbelievable losers to me.
Even do you believe that Joe Hendry
Not going to entertain a single thought about that man because I'm extremely offended at the fact that somebody who's not even on the NXT team believes that they deserve a shot.
They keep going on and on about Joe Hendry not deserving the shot, like with all the heels saying that. I really think he's winning.
Yet, the NXT champion, and for some reason that's still on your to-do list. Every NXT champion's been afraid of me, and I'm looking at your eyes. You're no different. I was UK champion for 695 days. When I get a title on the shoulder, it stays there. First, you have to make it to No Mercy. When I make it to No Mercy, I'm going to break your fingers and then break your finger.
Triple threat main event. Still to come on NXT.
Oh boy, Hank and Tank. I don't really have much thought on Hank and Tank, other than, I mean, they're kind of dorks, and they have funny moments. They do. Okay, hold on. I want to grab my laptop bag real quick. I want to grab my laptop bag because I got a few things I need to get out of it while I'm cleaning up in here a little. For example, excuse me, I need to get my new wireless charger out. And let's see.
from the producers of the trailer.
See if I can get this plugged in real quick, because like I can probably get it plugged into my power strip down here. Just 2 seconds, everybody, going down. Going down. I'm good. Wait, can I? Oh, hey, I can. Cool. I could hypothetically stream down here if I needed to. That's really good to know. Why? I don't know. It just is good to know, I guess. POV, your boy's going into the desk. Oh. I'm trying to make sure I don't accidentally flick off the power switch. Okay, I'm good. While I'm down here, I'm going to get this stuff out from under my desk, too. I found Nemo. Bob Ross back on my desk. Who in their right mind would ever wear flame sunglasses? You have to be some kind of, like, quizzing mastermind or something to wear those. Trash. That's trash.
Okay. Yeah, but I went to college with the guy. Where's my phone? There's some kids taking over the parents, but we can't see anybody when you bought a home. Not sure if you had a chance to look at the doctor yet this morning. For muscle cramps and spasms, their works absorbs quickly for relief. So get back at it.
That's trash.
For fast muscle relief,
Just give me a few seconds, everybody. I don't know why the silliness of hanging tank reminds me of heavy machinery. Maybe early heavy machinery, yeah. I do still think it's kind of, you know, I wouldn't mind if Triple H rehired Tucker now that Otis and Tozawa are the Alpha Academy. Like, bring back Tucker, have Tucker join Alpha Academy, have Otis recruit his old buddy.
the idea of creating a Hershey company got wind of this, sent 40,000 candy bars.
Okay, cool. Actually cleaned out from under my desk. Like, this stuff has been under my desk for months, right? Like, I have been just bad about not cleaning under my desk lately. Like, I got in the habit of just kind of letting stuff get knocked to the floor and then not picking it up. Which you'll kind of notice that I'm kind of just trying to beat the depression that I was dealing with for the last several months. Okay, back up. Oh, geez, you guys are just getting crotch cam right now. Hold up. Hi. Cool. Which also means that now my phone can go on the charging pad. Which is good because it's on 52%. Wait, was it not? Okay, I forgot this charger's a little more sensitive. Buds charging up because I do use earbuds occasionally. Like I've mentioned before, I do not like using earbuds, and like Ray makes fun of me for it on streams a decent bit. I don't like how earbuds feel. I don't like the over the ear ones. I don't like the in the ear ones. I don't like the big ones, the bulky ones. But I do have some for certain occasions, like when I need to do super intense editing. Yeah. But like when I need to do like super intense editing and stuff like that. I don't wanna. I just simply don't wanna. Like, everyone's been telling me to for years now, and I just don't wanna. I don't fault the people who do play it and who do enjoy it, but like it just isn't my kind of game. Like it's just not my kind of game, and that's fine, you know. Like I don't like multiplayer games very much anyway. Like online multiplayer PvP. I like co-op stuff occasionally with my friends. Look at a short video on the lore. Oh, I know about the lore. I know about the lore.
tag the athlete into the cover and a kick out line. If you're really, is the OC right doing disrespect the time? They call them a pair of nerds, by the way.
I never told you. I mean, all fairness, JT, we don't really talk outside of these streams. I'll DM you like once in a blue moon if I think of something that you specifically need to know. But like, Pierre, if you're still here, Pierre can confirm. I don't really DM anybody that often. Like, I keep my DMs to people very, very rare. In part one, because I'm not the most social person in the world. And two, not because anyone has done anything, but because I just kind of keep my DMs very private and more limited to people I do know more outside of YouTube. Like Ray, obviously, my wife, obviously, old friends and stuff like that. And that's just kind of like a CYA thing for me. Because, like, I don't want to risk, I don't want to risk someone DMing me trying to talk to them. Or, like, someone DMing me trying to get a conversation. And then the conversation getting screenshotted out of context and me getting in trouble for something that isn't true. Like, in Discord with fans is very interesting. Exactly. That's why it's a very limited number of people that I will DM in Discord. And usually when it is someone that would be more considered a fan in the LS11 universe, CYN thing to CYA, cover your ass. Jeez, Tank just won? Alright then. But yeah, no, CYA, cover your ass is what it means. Essentially making sure that I don't get in trouble. Like, I won't name drop, obviously, but I had like a 10, probably not 10, but like, I had a kid a couple days ago. I had a kid a couple weeks ago, probably 13, the oldest. I have no idea. Try and friend me on Facebook, like on my personal Facebook. And I don't connect with people on my personal social media. Like, if you guys find my Facebook and stuff and send me requests, I'm gonna deny them. Simply enough.
No, you don't, Spears. No, you don't. Puts us in a vulnerable state, and you swooped in like a vulture, poison his mind. But you know what? Brooks may not see through you, but we do. Here's what I see, gentlemen. There are two men who are lost here in NXT, which is a shame. How them together can't be. What's the approach, Jay? Seems like it's the other way around.
But yeah, I don't connect with people from YouTube on my personal social media. Because obviously that's meant for my family and for personal friends. And no, it's not the person you just named in the chat, JT. All right then. Believe it or not, I'm actually doing website stuff right now for once. I'm actually like live updating the website for once. That almost never happens. I'm kind of proud of myself. Oh man, Jason the bad choice to face Roxy. I'm gonna go with Soul personally. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel as well, Pierre. Welcome back, by the way.
Can a body wash transform your chest, arms, legs? It's Olay Body Wash with skincare ingredients and 10 times more vitamin D3 complex. So in 14 days, see visibly better skin.
Did I just not do? Hold on. Yeah, I just like straight up didn't do Great American Bash results, like in terms of impacting people's win losses. I did like the title changes, and it's because when Great American Bash was airing, I think I was like lost in the Sauce Plant Pal world with my wife. So I need to do those updates real quick because I didn't realize I had them. Yeah, the NXT champion is still listed as 0-1 this season. Whoops. Roxy's range is end already. Yeah, it's kind of overstated its welcome with me just a little as well.
Never been used. Just by in a foot long and out in another three. All the hard part is that it's Travis. He doesn't get the second football. Wait, seriously? I got you next time, buddy. Subway out.
I was robbed. They tried to run me over with a getaway car.
Great. Not the same political hit piece that I've been seeing all fucking week. Don't get me wrong, I like Roxy, she's a great wrestler, a nice reign, one of the best in history. But now this next one is just overstated its welcome, right? That's exactly how I feel. Like, you summed up almost word for word how I feel with Roxanne Perez as champion right now. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing, it feels like there's nothing left, and she's just kind of treading water in NXT right now.
Kickoff. It's free to fan. Listen live on all WWE social platforms in Peacock and 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. Nobody's been very busy with it tonight. Also took some time to herself. As you can see, our NXT GM was invited to check out Slipknot's 25th anniversary show. They play two of Slipknot's 25th anniversary tour starts next Monday, including Fest in Iowa. Go to slipknot1.com for tickets.
I would make jokes about Ava getting invited to the Slipknot concert and why she was invited because of family stuff, but like, I feel like the blah 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 blah. Her dad's The Rock. Ava's the greatest of all time. Her dad says so. I feel like all those jokes are well overplayed. It's the same way that when I did the video a couple weeks ago on Wrestle Luigi, talking about where I mentioned where I like did the slow zoom in on my face while I was like, "Yes, your Nia Jax jokes. They're so funny. I'm not tired of them at all." That's kind of how I feel with the Ava's The Rock's daughter jokes.
Oh, now, I don't know who Lou Robinson or Billy Baggs is, but Charles has some great people. I believe him.
And what are you doing? Why are you interrupting me?
I'm sorry, I'm so upset. I lost the Eliminator tournament. Continue.
Right. Anyway, as I was saying. Right. The D'Angelo family's reign of terror is finally over. And the NQCC is going to take this Heritage Cup. We're going to make it the most prestigious, most honorable title in all of NXT. I'm going to take
Charlotte is going to defend our Heritage Cup against anyone who's brave enough to face it. Any man, anytime. Don't look at here. Ruin it. Please.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Dempsey.
Ruh-roh.
But I just want you and your group to know that when it comes to prestige, the most prestigious title on this brand is the North American Championship. And it is held by the most dominant champion that NXT has ever seen. The ruler, Opa Femi.
I love Obafemi. He's great.
Trust me when I say this. I've defended this title against so many strong contenders, former champions, and main roster superstars. I would not hesitate to add a Heritage Cup champion to that list.
Oh, Tony D's here.
Look, sorry that Dawn's had to come out and interrupt you, but Tony, I must completely expect you. I mean, I bet you want to re-challenge me for my cup, right? No, Mini Don. See, lucky for you, I got my eyes on something else.
Oh, Tony D wants the North American title.
And my family doesn't forget. So they're gonna handle their business.
Oh, jeez. Where's Tavion Heights, by the way? Oh! Oh, jeez. Just flattened his fedora. He just flattened his fedora. So, kind of interesting thing, the sight of Tony D'Angelo with the North American title in his hand almost happened in the LS11 universe. I've told this story a million times. It's the first time where I had big plans for someone in NXT, and then Ray came in and was like, I want them on main roster, and I was like, well... I was like, well... Guess I'm not doing that. Hey, oh... Ashanti Riz Adonis is here.
You ready for your match?
Yeah.
We're so excited to watch it.
Thank you, thank you. Be pretty nervous, but I'm excited. So y'all wish me luck, all right? Hey, Diddy. You know I'm gonna have my
Hey, son, I need to get some water. You got a bag, don't let anyone touch him. Charles will literally
big responsibility, my boy. Oh, wait. You doing the back? I know y'all just know that. You didn't know about what? Right there, if you look, Joe. I mean, it is right there. It's cool too. Like, that's not represents proper wrestling. Yeah, what I'm trying to say. A style you know nothing about. None of this flipping and bouncing stuff that you do. Like, why don't you take us for a pint? We'll teach you how to be a real wrestler. I'm 20 years old, okay? I can't be doing that. No, it's illegal. You know what? Come on.
Oh, Cedric Alexander to the rescue, the dad of NXT. Uncle Seti, I love it. Here for it.
See if I can decide.
Yeah, Joe Coffey coming in. It was like, Javon, Javon, you couldn't wrestle. Whoa, what are you saying, Joe? I'm saying he couldn't wrestle. All he does is flips. He couldn't have a wrestling match. I really do not need to make jokes like that. Oh god, I do not need to say shit like that. I just realized I do not need to make jokes like that right now. That's one of those clips that's going to get taken out of context and used against me in many, many years.
If you're a tree and you know it bounce around. If you're a tree and you know it go to town.
Like, I think that joke, that's another one of those Steven Larson bits I've stolen, shows you that, like, I don't consume much wrestling content outside of these streams, but, like, fucking Steve from Steven Larson is definitely what I'm going to be like in 25 years.
Nice. The ultimate solo meal. Get a personal can pizza on belts and your favorite side. Combo like never combo before. No how pizzas are hooked. Dad, I got a huge barbecue wing steak. This bottle says I need pre-treatment. That stuff has way more water. A little bit of time goes a long way. So you can save your shirt and maybe even a little money. More money for next season. Fly for a better clean with less. It's got to be Tide. T-Mobile savings, take one. Focus. Here's the line. At T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits and you can still save versus the other guy. Okay, stop. I'll just do it. Check out the T-Mobile savings calculator. See how much you can save.
What made me choose SHU was it was completely online and it was affordable.
Searching for your future?
This is your way to deliver Red Universe mode content. Oh, man.
Then I switch back to my regular shampoo.
You should use it every wash. Otherwise, the flakes will come back.
He's right.
Is that Tiny Troy?
The ingredients in Head and Shoulders keep the microns that cause flakes happen.
Microbes, really?
They're always on your scalp. The good news, there's no itchiness, dryness, or flakes down here.
I love Tiny Troy and his tiny blue spirit.
Make every wash count. And for stubborn damage, try Head and Shoulders Clinical Strength.
The moment we've been waiting for.
I am sorry to put it this way. I'm not interested in. I make my universe content because it's what I want to make. I'm not interested in watching universe modes. I never. I haven't been in many, many years. And a big part of it is like, I'm not as in love with wrestling as I used to be. I haven't been in love with wrestling the way I used to be in a very long time. Which, yeah, is a little sad, but you know. Like, oh, I'm gonna go back and do watching streams on anything, it'll be like LS11 Universe stuff. Like,
You earn, we match. Daddy. Unlimited cashback match.
Enjoy bad blood like never before with the WWE Priority Pass. Here's your chance at experiences including the all-inclusive pre-show hospitality, the interaction with WWE superstars, and so much. Find your package at on-location exp.com/WWE.
JT, stand by, your services may be needed in the comment section soon. Not yet, but stand by.
It's a switch. Much like when he put on a helmet in college, he is now entering his
It's nothing too bad right now. Just someone asking when something happened in a very passive aggressive, not even passive aggressive, in a fairly aggressive way, showing that they did not watch a show that aired less than a week ago. Hate it when that happens. I felt the sneeze coming. I felt it. And then as soon as I kind of lunged back to let it happen, it went away. I hate it when that crap happens.
They were over here throwing me around after the victory. Get your glasses back on. As there is Ashanti taking his glasses off. One in. Dion Lennox. And then you think about Ashanti, somebody who considers himself a fashionista. Like I just said earlier. I'm just saying, if you take a look at the man,
Can I watch the content for asking dumb questions? Yeah, it happens, but like, I don't know. But yeah, so we got a hell of a card coming up at Worlds Collide 2. Like Keith Lee versus Jimmy Uso, Jordan Grace versus Fallon Henley. Can now confirm that MK Ultra are going to challenge Julia in a triple threat. What else?
he's taken through a lot of education. Look at the flight pattern from Ashanti Diaz.
But yeah, no, it's like Guerrillas of Destiny versus the Hardys is going to be fun. The six-way matchup for the North American title will be, and the digital media title will be fun.
He certainly flipped the switch yet again in this matchup.
Oh, right. I get to finally take Jinder with the LS11 Grand title off the banner, and Ray can go on the banner now. Oh, God. I hate when that happens as well. That's where you guys can see I've got a pinched nerve or something in that shoulder that causes it to spasm every so often. I don't really know how it happened. I don't really know how I got it, but I've kind of had it for as long as I can remember at this point. Also, SummerSlam 2015 update. There really is no update, quite honestly. Hell yeah, Shanti Adonis. Hell yeah.
Not so much annoyed anymore after what we witnessed earlier tonight.
Sending him to NXT is the smartest thing they've done.
Shined up, got polished. Oh, right.
Yes, we are athletes. Yes, you were at the training games. Yes, I was in the WNBA. But guess what? We made the jump and we're here doing our thing now. That's right. Without a JC, our bitter is tough. Don't get rid of your better. Just drop a jazz and along with that. Of course they are. Guess what? Next week, we're going to do our thing in the ring and we'll own them with the girl. I can see it now.
Girl. And of course, the king guarantees you're going to show them next week. What's their name? Fatal Influence? I mean, not gonna lie, it's actually a pretty cool name. I do like it. But you're right. Nobody games. It's all that matters. The attitude goes out there.
Oh, attitude with you. What you need attitude?
That's what I'm looking at the two of you right now. As far as I'm concerned, no Antonio injured this. And Oro just lost the biggest match of his career. And you guys don't want that guy to slow me down, too?
Lexus King has absolutely no riz. Okay, you're good, JT. Called off. Stand down. Person apologized. We're good. They saw the show but forgot that it happened. Which, fair. A lot can happen in like 48 hours.
Championship opportunity in Denver. Heavyweight tonight's gauntlet, Miss Parker faced the Prodigy for the NXT Women's title at No Mercy. Also, Sunday, this one just made official by our general manager, Ava.
Tony D versus Obafemi next week at No Mercy. That'll be fun. No Mercy's shaping up to be a pretty fun show next week. Now, let me turn off the noise gate stuff. Because it's time for the sing-along, kids. Almost time, at least. Like, I could see Wentz costing Wesley. I could see Trick costing Pete Dunne. Because I feel like we might get Trick versus Pete Dunne at No Mercy. And then we'll probably be seeing Wes versus Zach at No Mercy as well. Because then during Ultimate X, they could have Wesley cost Zach the Ultimate X match. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, now is the time to ask them as usual. Sorry, I was dumbfounded by how stupid that Progressive commercial was. They've got my least favorite out of all the insurance commercials, right? Like, insurance companies typically have pretty decent marketing teams in terms of their commercials. However, Progressive has probably got the worst at this point. Liberty Mutual has my favorites with Limu and Doug, and the guy that can't pronounce anything. I enjoy those. I haven't seen a Geico commercial in God knows how long, but the little gecko always makes me laugh. And then the General may not be good. Like, if someone that has the General car insurance hits you, you are fucked. However, their commercials as Shaq are pretty funny. Shaq's a pretty funny dude. And then Farmers has got J.K. Simmons, so naturally can't be too mad about that. So, yeah. There's my thought process there. Man, I really want to bring ARW back soon, but I need to get Fire Pro if I'm going to do it. Because I don't want to do it on 2K anymore, just because 2K is not exactly super user-friendly anymore for this kind of stuff. There we go. There we go. That's what I've been trying to do forever. Oh man. Almost time. Oh, no quarter catch versus the D'Angelo family next week. That should be fun. And my girl Carmen Petrovic back in action next week as well. Fatal Influence is a great tag team name, by the way. Like, that is a fantastic group name. Well, Keith's win the Undisputed NXT title in my mind. Jimmy's winning because he always has a plan. Oh, it's Ego, who has the TNA Rebellion font as his logo. Alright. Old Pete Dunne coming to the ring next. The Bruiserweight. The Bruiserweight. Pete Dunne. The Bruiserweight. He's got such a shockingly deep voice, does Pete Dunne. All right. Here we go. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Because they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada In Mexico, they're saying, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
You can listen to the NXT universe who believe in this man.
Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry, so prestigious. Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry, the prestigious one. Oh, okay, I'll admit. Pete Dunne Wesley's just immediately punching him in the back of the head when he did his turnaround. Pretty good strategy, pretty funny. Good Lord, Joe.
Joe Hendry, though, he has said it's not just about all the songs. It's not about all the
Pete Dunne, Joe Hendry, some good WCPW flashbacks here. Pretty sure I remember them having a match against one another there when Hendry was on the rise getting ready for his Kurt Angle match.
takedown as well. And, no flip. The one thing I wanted to ask you, we said last week, you said, how do you think I should say success in NXT is look, this guy asks that question all the time. Please, look in the ring there. You got a guy from Monday Night Raw. You got Marcus, whether I want to say it not the most popular wrestler out of TNA wrestling, one of the greatest North American champions in NXT history, Wesley. All three of these guys, facts. Looking at the champ, facts, man. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. You know what? I don't know if I can just stand up and just shit up the whole thing. Hell yeah, who's the center of this universe? Oh, you know. Archie with the champ on back, but right now, he's down to his in control. He has one goal in the match. He is in control of this match based on his credentials alone. Look, is he the most dangerous man in this match? Not just dangerous, he's just
Oh, that was great. Hendry looks so fucking proud of himself.
TNA wrestler has an opportunity to challenge for the NXT title. NXT premium live event, but there is Wesley.
They're putting over the it would be unprecedented if Hendry won this thing so much that I'm really hoping he does, man. Because like we all know he's my guy, first of all. Like we know Hendry's my guy. He always has been. Like he's been my guy since before the Say His Name era. Joe, I thought you only don't. That's a sleep paralysis demon right there. Like that Joe Hendry face, that is POV, what my food sees when I'm waking up in the morning and opening the fridge.
The ingredients in Head and Shoulders keep the microbes that cause flakes healthy.
Microbes, really?
They're always on your scalp.
The good news,
Oh my god.
it's this dry
I was not prepared
and it's starting
to appear. That was...
make everyone
Oh, that was fantastic.
Cleaning your dog's teeth can be hard.
Oh my goodness.
Love being made wonderful.
Pizza Hut just changed the combo game with the new Mott Bucks.
Starting at $6.99, it's the ultimate solo meal. Get a personal pan pizza or melts and your favorite side. Combo like you never combo before. No one out Pizza Hut. This is the challenge for the title of the era.
The legends you love are back.
You wanted to go that way.
We have a lot of history.
Don't you kill me again.
The competition with Crane is fiercer than ever.
Oh my God.
It's the season. You can't miss.
I am the right hand of the devil.
Massacre is about to go down. They want a battle? It's one.
You have never seen a battle like this before.
The Challenge 40 Battle of the Eras. Watch on MTV.
People call it the biggest small town festival in Minnesota.
And we came up with the idea of creating a community sports table.
Hershey Company got wind of this, sent 40,000 candy bars.
Made my day 100 times better. I love s'mores so much. How irresistible are cheesy crackers? It's gonna be fun. From the producers of The Traitors and The Circle comes your new binge-worthy TV addiction, The Anonymous, where real-life perception meets online deception.
Everybody's freaking out.
Facts! And we're giving you the first 3 episodes every night this week. Still not satisfied? Then set your DVR to watch anytime, anywhere. Thank God. Oh my God, thank God. The Anonymous. Catch the 3-episode premiere event next on USA.
Oh, someone had a spinning Joe Hendry sign. That's great.
Superstars who all want the same thing. The NXT talent and champ. I asked you question earlier, so I'll ask this one. Is there a certain competitor you would prefer to face out of these 3? Well, there's a certain competitor who I know doesn't deserve to face me, and that's the outside. The outside.
Yeah, they keep putting over how Ethan Page doesn't want to face Joe Hendry. So I feel like the showdown is coming sooner or later.
It's really messed up right now. You might want to get that fixed before you get on camera. Snap television. Right now on camera, Joe Hendry, who is taking it to John. Can you believe self-made man? Overnight success was about 10 years. NXT Universe. Hendry. Is he looking for gold? Oh my God, Leon has to get all 3 men. For himself, there are no friends. They might not. Done it a lot in just a moment. And possibly wiping out the field. And you know, they had a big fun and Hendry to quickly go to their side. And even if you sit here, you are looking in the ring at 3 competitors.
God, it is only Tuesday, isn't it? Like, I'm in a really good mood tonight, and I have been for the last, like... I've been in a great mood for, like, the last 38 hours. Because that's how long ago it was that I put in my notice and all that, and kind of officially set out on this new career path. Which, like, I'm still working at the old job right now. I wanted to give them a respectful 2 weeks. I wasn't going to just be disrespectful to them. I wasn't going to just ghost them or anything, because that's not cool. That's not what you do to a place that, you know, paid your bills for a year. But I'm in a good mood now because I'm really excited about what the future is about to hold.
This is a sign of gun that Pete needed. He landing on his feet. Ashley now taking it to Hendry. By his turning everyone around, turning his back on his best friend, but now turning it on. Henry, the winner, heads to No Mercy. Week from Sunday on NXT 11, the champ, the man joining us here on commentary, the NXT champion, Ethan Page. Right now, let's see, you gotta navigate through grade 3. As done,
So NXT out in their crowd, the LED screens in the crowd have like silhouettes of more people that are somewhat animated on them. And I am ashamed to admit that it has legitimately fooled me when I've been watching out of the corner of my eye into thinking they have a bigger crowd. Genuinely really worried Wesley was out to pin Joe Hendry there. I don't think, unless someone gets involved and costs him, like Ethan Page, or hell, Josh Alexander from TNA, which I don't think is the case because he's already got his match with Nemeth coming up. I don't see Hendry taking the pin in this one. That screech that Wesley just let out. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, fuck you, Ethan Page. Oh, Jesus! Oh my God! Joe! Wesley is shook. Hits it again. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, Joe's taking the pin from Pete Dunne, isn't he? Oh, no, Trick! Yeah, Trick! Trick! Joe's going to No Mercy! That's my guy! That's my fucking guy! $21,000 people. 21,000 people about to be singing that song. To quote The Rock. What the hell? Oh, it's Zach. It's Zach Wentz. I was caught off guard for a second. I was like, wait a minute. What is this? Hell yeah, Joe Hendry. Put the belt on him, cowards. Put the belt on him, HBK, you coward. Put the belt on him, Shawn. At Shawn Michaels, put the belt on Joe Hendry, you coward. Oh man, I just need to sit here and celebrate for a second. All right, I gotta go. Good night, everybody.